So in answer to your question, this is a 1960 split screen van. But it's not any 1960 split screen van, it's my split screen van. Yeah, and we've had it a couple of years now, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we've done a few things. You might want to have a look inside. We've done a few things, it's been around a bit. It's been back and forth to the workshop lots. Yeah, we've fitted a few go faster bits. You know, like an air freshener. and we put a stereo in which doesn't work yet, and a rev counter which doesn't work yet.
That's the plan to
Yeah, yeah. They're all ACC products. These ones are AAC products, air cooled accessories.
Where was it before it came to the UK though?
It was in California, I think. When I bought it, I was told that this was a Californian van, and I'm pretty sure that the rear wheel arches were all cut out, and it had massive rear wheels on it, and it used to race around in the desert. But since being in the UK since 2007, these panels have been replaced. Yeah, we've added these. Cooltech air things. It's good. Things which make air go in, you know. Yeah. 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 And this is basically it's a panel van, you know. And this was my dream van. This is my dream car. As a 18-year-old, all them years ago, I would have, I just wanted one, and I'm so pleased that it's ours to just gas around in and do things with. It's good. It's cool. Day 2. Welcome back, or not, if you got bored of the first part.
Welcome here.
Yeah. As you can see, we've got the engine in, but now we need to make it work, don't we?
Yeah.
So we've got some wiring things to do. We've got to wire up the rev counter. We've got to wire up the engine, the alternator, the oil pressure switch, and the microprocessor under the back seat, which is going to control our new fuel pump. Let's get started.
What are we doing here?
Gooping. This is commonly known as goop. No, this is RTV, and we're just putting a little smear of RTV around the inside of this rocker cover, because all air-cooled Volkswagens which utilise this system are quite common for leaking oil. And when you have leaky oil from a rocker cover, it leaks on the exhaust, which is not very helpful because it stinks. And I don't know, maybe there could be a fire one day, who knows. But I don't like leaky things, so I've developed this little technique of sealing these rocker covers in position. Now I've cleaned the van already, have a look if you like, I'll come and show you. So you can see the head's nice and clean, it's free of oil. So we're literally going to stick this rocker cover cap on the end here. Pull the spring over. Ta-da! And that's it. Apart from a little clean, a rocker cover is fitted. You see what we've got to do as well, we've got to connect this oil pipe, which has been looped together so the engine could be tested. But basically we're going to bring this pipe out of here, and then it's going to come through the middle of the exhaust where it's going to have some protection, and then it's going to come up and go into this slot here, which is the in, and then this one here is the out, and it's going to go back to the other side. So basically we're filtering the oil outside the engine, hopefully a little bit more successfully than the original filter, which used to be in here. This engine does not have one anymore in here. The original filter has been removed. A bit of a bone of contention. Lots of people say that if the filter was removed, we're not going to be filtering the oil as well as we should. And my theory is that the gauze strainer is actually so big, if you've got bits which you need to filter through that gore strainer, then you can kiss goodbye to the engine already. It's already dead. You know, you've got bits of bearing in here. So really, we may as well just utilise this filter here, which actually came from a Golf GTI Mark II, I think. Let's get the other rocker cover cap on. Let's make with the goop. There's lots of ways of doing this, and everybody's way is different. This is my way. I'm not saying it's the right way. I'm just saying that this is a way. It's a way which I've learned which works, and that's more important. And I do waste a lot, and I don't really, you know, it doesn't matter. But I've been messing around with these things for about 25 years, 30 years. And I don't know everything. I don't really know much. But I know enough. I know enough for me to come in here and do some stuff which makes me happy. That's important, I think. Being happy. Pretty much mostly everything which I've just put on it I'm scraping off. I'm just leaving a real thin bead. Last night before I left off to go home, I stuck the rocker cover gasket to the cap so it had a good 12 hours to dry overnight, and I think that's the key. Yeah. Now then, there should be a spring somewhere. Let's have a look to see where the spring is. Yeah, because we've got a spring missing from this side. Now what did I do with it yesterday? I think I put it somewhere. Not in there. Not in there. Not in there. Clutch bolts. That's weird. We spent a while looking for this, didn't we?
Yeah, someone lost the spring.
And then it turned up. And where did it turn up? Well, it turned up on the split screen band shelf with all the other bits. Never put things in safe places because you don't find them. We're going to put this on here though. Yeah. I'm gonna pop this on here. Doobie-doo, like that. It's a bit loose. I'm not happy with that. Let's bend that. That should be a bit tighter. Let's get it on there. Oops, sorry. I nudged you all out of the way, didn't I? There you go. And then we need to clean the head. Go, go, go! Bit of a clean up, just to get rid of any loose oil. There's actually got some nice bits under here. Nice exhaust system, courtesy of a friend of mine who thinks that I spend too long working on other people's cars and not enough time working on my own. So this is an attempt to help me work on my own car. one glued rocker cover gasket on cat. Now this stuff's going to take, I don't know, hours to dry. So we need to do it first, before we get stuck into any wiring today. There you go, they're stuck. Put the cap on the goop, and more importantly, clean what we've done, because it'll just get on my nerves. Bit the other side. I can feel a bit of a tired Sunday vibe going on today.
I had a tired Saturday vibe yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, I think every day is just a tired vibe.
Yeah. Weather related tired vibe. Okay. So we're going to need to get some wire, and I've done a wiring diagram already. It's over here. So rev counter, fuel pump, starter motor, battery, microprocessor. Bing! Got to make it happen.
What are we starting with?
Good question. Let's start the front and work our way back, shall we?
That
So if we do the
good.
rev counter first, secretly
Yeah.
it's the one thing that I really want to have working, yeah. So if
Should we lower it?
the thing is, if I do the engine first, I'll probably never do the rev counter. So I'll be so excited that the engine's sorted, I want to go for a drive.
Yeah.
But if we do the rev counter first, then we'll have to do the engine, because obviously we need to get it working, and then better go for a drive with a working rev counter.
What do your favourite parts first?
Yeah, do the favourite bits first. This also is a problem here.
Who bent that?
I'm not sure. I thought maybe if it would just, you know, had a life of its own, chilling out underneath here, it would be okay.
The
But
ramp
every
had
time you
different
drive over
plans.
the ramp, it squashes it flat. So we're just going to have to delete this from here.
So you're going to go on top of the
Yeah.
roof rack.
It's not cool. You're going to put it somewhere else, which is cool. I don't see the point in these.
Well, it's cable ties. Zip ties.
No. Number plates.
Number plates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, that's quite bent.
Stuck a bit.
Worse for wear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'll go. We've put it on top of the roof rack, facing forwards.
Yeah.
Ta-da. Right.
Might need to get a new one.
Going down. Ding ding. First floor, ladies' underwear. That was from a program called Are You Being Served? It's way before your time. But all of those older viewers would be like, I think I remember that crappy program. This
Is that
is a very small rev counter, but I'm quite excited to have it. There's not much in this split screen anyway. There's no fuel gauge. Being a 1960 model, didn't even have a fuel gauge. It did have a hole for a stereo, so I kind of figured that I would put one in it. And it's got a phone connection down here.
a secret modern one?
Yeah, Heritage sell these if you're interested. They're not cheap, but they're pretty good. I haven't got any speakers yet either.
So it doesn't work
So
anyway.
no, so it's not
Are
wired
you,
up.
Are you almost as excited for this as you were for this?
I think probably secretly, yeah. These are cheap mods. Everyone
Cheap,
loves
but still
a
good.
cheap mod, yeah. But, I'm not going to get it out of its packet.
Leave it in there.
Yeah. I'm going to be back in a second with some wire.
Where are we going now?
We are heading into the abyss of the unknown. Down the yellow brick road, which is not yellow brick yet.
Yellow.
Back into,
Grey brick road.
back into the realms of Captain Caveman.
Or just a
and,
red container.
all of his car parts, which he's collected for years. Yeah. Oh no, we've got a bent key.
Oh, no.
That's not good. We're good. We're good. We need wire.
Right.
Stuff. Lots of stuff.
And apparently a lot of doors.
There's some doors.
There's quite a lot of doors down here.
There is lots of doors down there. No,
There's
they're
like a
not
box of
supposed to
wires
be.
in
They're
front
not
of your face.
supposed to be there.
Does look like a box of wire right here.
Oh, that's old wire.
Old wire.
Yeah,
Don't want this
old
wire.
ECUs, old clocks,
New wire?
stereo wiring.
Stereo wire.
Yeah, stereos. There's lots of these. I do need to get them out of the trailer, the other trailer, and the other.
And the other trailer.
Yeah, and the other.
Yeah.
We've got too many trailers.
Too many trailers.
Right. Oh, but wiring. There's lots of wiring here. Reverse.
I'm reversing.
Reversing.
Beep.
What beat?
Beep.
White man reversing.
Reversing.
Oh, forwarding.
Oh,
Man forwarding.
Forwarding. Forwarding.
Forwarding.
Forwarding.
This would be handy if there wasn't so many doors,
Doors.
really. Because you got
Squidging between the
squeeze
doors.
past doors. Right, let's go. Go. As fast as you can. 'Cause
Forwarding.
The quicker we do it, the faster we can get for a
Drive.
drive. This, I don't know, does everyone else get impatient when they're working on their own cars?
Patient on everyone else's but yours.
Yeah, I just want to drive it. I don't want to be doing this. But I do want to be doing this. I enjoy it. This is some wiring. Can we wave a magic wiring wand and have it all finished?
Do you have a magic wiring wand?
If I did, we'd be multi-millionaires. Wouldn't we?
We would.
Okay. Ouch. Now then, rev counter. We've got a feed for a dash light to make the so we can see it at night. We've got an earth anywhere to the body shell, an ignition live, terminal 15 for all you gigs, and a coil negative to fit, which is our trigger signal basically. And that's how it works. It runs from the negative side of the coil. And that's it. Sounds simple. Should take us about 25 seconds.
If we sped it up in 2 times.
If you spread it up. Ready? Speed up. Go! First, we'll do the dash light. And I'm going to use white. Because it's closest to the grey and blue that it probably would have been when it left the factory. Someone has actually rewired this at some point or another, and there is no continuity in colours between what it was when it was new and what it is now, but that's okay because I know that that's the wire that we need. If I put the dash lights on, which oh, we're not going to get any dash lights
Pulled
because
that one out. Yeah.
battery's disconnected
Oh.
at the back. That's fine. Well, yesterday I tested this wire down here, and basically we need to just pull a spur. We need to pull a spur off of here and run it round to the rev counter. This is one of the dash backlights, so we'll take it off of here.
What contraption are you using here?
This is an old Volkswagen Beetle and wing mirror, but it's great for seeing upside down gauge. That one no, that one no, that one. That's what we need, I think. No, that one there's sender. That one there is gauge. That one there is going to be our light bulb, so we need to go on this one. Undo that little nut and we can stick it on.
We've given it a bit of a clean.
Yesterday we left this really messy.
We did.
There's grease everywhere.
You're gonna get in there soon.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a little bit of a love, because I felt guilty. I felt real guilty going home, leaving it all covered in muck and schmutz yesterday.
Felt bad too. I understand what you mean.
Yeah. I got to love a bit of detailer.
Just help a lot.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh,
No, it's not
don't
good.
love it when you drop it on the floor.
Don't ever drop your cloth on the floor, and then if you care about your car, and then carry on cleaning it down. Unless you've got an old battered 1960 van, and then it really doesn't matter.
Let's just give it one good shake.
It's just another scratch to add to the scratches. A bit like Mater. I got a scratch and a scratch. And maybe that's just maybe that's the secret. You know, with these vans, I've watched customers get vans which are perfect, really perfect, spend thousands and thousands on them, and they don't get driven.
Too scared to use them.
Too scared to use it. Don't want to get it rusty. Don't want to get it knocked or damaged or whatever. But those vans which are a bit more form and function, a bit like ours really,
You need a
maybe
little,
in different shades of beige,
just need a chance.
actually they're much more enjoyable, because you're not scared of
Damage
the odd dink. Oh dear, that needs, I think that needs polishing. While you've been away, Wilson, I've been busy putting some wiring together, because the wiring in the bay was a little bit
It was quite bad.
suspect.
Tangly, yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit like spaghetti, and it was a bit like 60-year-old hard spaghetti, which
Yeah.
didn't look like it had much life left. So we started down here, look over here. We kept the original battery line, but inside these two sets of cables I have brought up the generator DF and the battery positive wires and connected them on top there. And then as we come round here, we go down to the coil and the oil pressure switch, which are just nicely neatly stuck in there. So as you step back, the overall kind of appearance is just fairly minimal, really. What do you
Nice
think?
and neat. I like it.
Yeah.
It's very
Now
neat.
over here we've got a wiring diagram. You'll notice none of that stuff which we've done is actually on the wiring diagram, because that was just tidying stuff up. We've run this white dash wire in, which is for our dash lights, and now we're starting running this microprocessor here, so we can wire up the fuel pump and the microprocessor, and that'll be done.
What are we doing now?
Well, this is where the microprocessor lives, which is going to control our fuel pump. And as mentioned before, it's going to switch the fuel pump off in case that we have an accident or whatever. You know, the last thing you want is fuel being sprayed into the engine bay, so that will control it. If the engine's not running for any reason, it will shut the pump off. These two nuts you see on the inside are connected to bobbins the other side of that, and that's what the fuel pump's mounted on, the other side of that bulkhead. So the time has come to put a hole in the bulkhead here, bring in some live wires, stuff from the pump, from the battery, and put a couple of earths in and just wire this up a little bit. So that's what we're going to be doing for the next 10-15 minutes or so. We're nearly there.
Have you almost completed now?
Yeah, we've been this bit's a bit boring for anyone else to be watching. It's a bit slow, so we haven't really covered much of this. But this is the last wire into the control board underneath here. Everything else in the engine bay is also done. Got a couple of wires hanging under the van. One which is going to run the rev counter, which comes from the coil at the back, and another one which is ignition live, which is this red wire, ignition live, which we need to connect to run this unit. But effectively, that is every wire connected. So we got an earth on this one. Yep. We've got this one goes to the starter motor relay. Yep. This one here goes to the coil at the back of the engine. This one's empty. This one here will be our ignition live, as we were talking about. That one's empty. That brown is also an earth, and then this one here goes to the other side of the fuel pump, which is a switched negative. And the fuel pump is supplied with a fused permanent positive wire, which is also in situ already. So we're doing all right for a Sunday afternoon. We're doing okay. I feel a bit tired, but we're nearly there, which is really good. Do you know, I just had an interesting thought, because I was coming over here like this to go to the shelf, you know, the split screen van shelf, where all the split screen van stuff is kept to keep it all organised, and I put these on the shelf because I know we won't need them anymore because we're running a different sort of exhaust system. And then I saw this little bad boy sitting just happily nestled on the shelf, and I had one of those oh no moments, because I know where that's supposed to go, and that goes on the back of the engine. It's one of the first things that goes on the back of the engine, and you've got to have the engine out to fit it. You know what that means, kids, don't you?
Put it all back. Oh no.
As soon as I take it out. Oh no. Oh. I blame you, Wilson. I told you explicitly that had to be fitted, and you knew, and you just didn't do anything about it.
Oh, did I know?
I don't think I can forgive you.
Oh, you plonker.
You've wasted the whole weekend because of you.
Plonker.
I've run out.